No. They already think I'm Miss Frizzle, so they're like, so are you possibly or get out of the room? This is funny. Is it?
You know what's funny is a lot of people go, how did nobody associate River Song with Mrs. Frizzle? I mean, if you think about Doctor Who, River Song, redhead, curly hair, travels in a thing that's much larger on the inside than the outs.
Another.
I know, right? I mean, I could totally see
She's an archaeologist. And,
President knows a lot about a lot. My concern is always like, what are their permission slips?
so true.
Right.
All right, guys. Good morning. I'm sorry. You guys want to?
Oh, no, you don't.
Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Jurassic Galaxy, Jurassic Wars 2. I'm your host, Josh Trujillo. And just to give you guys a little heads up, this is my cousin, Alex, from Mexico. He'll be visiting us for the entirety of this weekend and next weekend. This is actually his first convention in Texas. He usually goes to the ones up north in Chicago, like Midwest Con. Any other conventions you've been up there? No? Well, just that one. Well, baby steps, right? All right, so this is basically a Q&A panel based on the Jurassic Park and Star Wars universes. I used to be a big fan well, here's the thing. I've always been a big fan of dinosaurs before Jurassic Park, like Dinosaurus, Denver the Dinosaur, Dinosaurs, and what was this other one? There was another dinosaur cartoon, Dino Riders. So for me, I grew up with the dinosaurs a lot during the 80s, and once Jurassic Park came out, I was like, that's it. And eventually I got into Star Wars until the mid-90s. I knew Star Wars a little bit here and there, but I never got into it until the mid-90s because at that time, especially my dad, who was working, he didn't really bought us or never really got into, providing us entertainment, like geeky stuff. He always told us, play sports or play games or talk to women, nothing too nerdy, So, I'm like, I want to know, I don't want to feel left out of Star Wars. So eventually I got into it, and then I decided to go ahead and mesh them together because I think most of us, we grew up with one of those two, So, like I said, this is basically a Q&A panel for both series. If you want to ask anything related to Jurassic Park or Star Wars, be my guest. Last year I did a Jurassic Park panel last year for ArlingCon. However, I wanted to talk about the Fallen Kingdom movie, but since the movie came out a week after ArlingCon, I didn't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it yet. So I thought, all right, we'll keep that on hold until the next convention or the next panel, and then we'll talk about it. So now it's been a year since the movie came out, so now we could go ahead and talk about that and Solo and all of it. Oh, Dr. Sadler, how you doing?
Sorry, I've been raptor chasing.
Oh, raptor chasing, see. Have you found Mr. Arnold yet?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you say, hey, give me 5 minutes. Those 5 minutes becomes forever.
And then some.
And then some. All right. And where's Blue? You said that Blue was coming?
I don't think Owen's dropped her off yet.
Oh, really? Golly, ONG whiz. I mean, I understand that he sometimes takes a part-time job as being a guardian of the galaxy, but sometimes, you can't just leave a dinosaur like that alone, by herself.
Specifically that one.
Okay. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself. Who are you, and what character you cosplaying as?
I'm Alex, also known as Clockwork Heart Cosplay, and I'm Dr. Ellie Sattler from the original Jurassic Park. And I've known this I don't know how long.
I think it was since last year, earlier last year.
Yeah, something like that. Seems like longer.
Yeah, it feels so much longer than that. All right, then, so let's get to it. Okay, so do you guys have any questions about Star Wars related, Jurassic Park related, or
I also do Star Wars cosplays.
also Star Wars cosplay. So, anyone have any questions, concerns? What's your guys' thoughts about Galaxy's Edge that's being open on the Disneyland
And World.
and World?
I'll be there for World in the fall.
Ah, there you go. There you go.
I will be posting videos all day long. Because I think we've agreed we're spending like 2 days there. In this Galaxy's Edge.
Is it Disney World?
It's going to open, it's supposed to open August,
Okay.
I think. But, you know, Disney, they could finish early. And I know soft openings are happening now, like media stuff and things like that. But as far as an actual opening for everybody else, they're saying August. They don't want to try to compete with what's going on at Universal.
Yeah. It's funny, the Harry Potter cast toured Universal on that day. Tom Felton and Brent went to visit the Jurassic Park exhibit, and Tom Felton got attacked by the raptor.
Oh yeah.
I think everybody gets attacked by the raptor.
Oh yeah. You have to be attacked at least once in your life. You know, it's like that's like a bucket list. Like getting attacked by a raptor. Done.
I think I've done that. I think I covered that already.
Oh yeah. So.
I prefer to not do it again.
Well, it's so much good for the cardio getting chased by a large raptor. Especially
Yeah,
if it
after
has
that, I
claws.
suddenly didn't want to practice paleontology anymore.
Oh Lord. So, okay, so you guys have seen the Rise of the Skywalker trailer, right? So, what's your thoughts for that? You think it might be a good one? You might think it could be a redeeming movie like Revenge of the Sith. You know, that you had to go through the Phantom Menace and the Clone Wars just to see something like that good.
I think that the movies before weren't that bad either. I like them. So this should be just another good one.
Okay.
I honestly hope it's Kylo's redemption.
You really think? You really
Yeah.
think that this is it?
I think this is it. I think if it's going to follow, if they're saying that they're actually going to follow according to trilogy rules, this is his redemption film. This has got to be it. If it's not in this one, then it's not going to happen.
Right.
And what does anyone think of that laugh at the end of the trailer?
Of Emperor Palpatine. Have you guys seen the trailer of it?
It sounded like a Joker. Why did Mark Hamill make a Joker in Star Wars?
Well, that Palpatine laugh kind of.
But yeah, I don't know. That kind of threw me off when I saw the trailer. I'm like, but how did he survive? I mean, he was thrown over hundreds and not thousands of feet and into the reactor, and then he survived. How is that possible?
Maybe he's a ghost, Force ghost.
Come on in.
Yeah, come on in. There's no dinosaurs here yet.
Yet.
I mean, come on, we have Force ghosts of Yoda, Obi-Wan, maybe Palpatine was able to do it too.
That could be it too. I mean, also in the ending of Return of the Jedi, Anakin became into Force Ghost. So I don't know. I have never seen a Force Ghost of a Sith. So
I don't think it works the same way.
I don't think it works for them. If it is actually Palpatine, then there's a good chance that he'd survive the wall.
And the explosion.
I mean, he used lightning as his power anyways.
Mhm.
If anybody actually paid attention, so falling into the reactor core, wouldn't that have just made him more powerful?
that could be it too. Or
Maybe
maybe.
put him in a cryostasis.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Right. Sure. You know what? I've always wanted to see Rey turn into a Sith. That would be so much badass. Yeah, but I don't know. They especially with Kathleen Kennedy, they put so much. How should I put it? They put so much. Oh, look at that! We got the Spider. We got Spider Gwen. Hi there, and Spider Man. How you doing? Super. Awesome, man. Oh, we got Morales there too. Hola. How good is your Spanish? That's all right. There's always school, right?
Yeah, there's always school.
There you go. All right, guys. So, let me see what else. You guys have any questions? Anything coming up yet? Anything that you want to talk about? The E3 came out this week, and Jedi Fallen Order came out as a playable demo. What you guys thought about that? You're not into games?
Oh, I don't have a gaming system anymore.
Oh, what console was it?
PS2. It was a good console. It survived forever until my cats got a little bit.
Oh, those cats, man! I swear to God. They're like
raptors.
They're like furry raptors. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, the interesting thing about if you get a chance, definitely check out on YouTube. They have demos. Coming in, guys. Okay. They have a, like I said, playable demo, and developers called Respawn who have done some other good games in the past. And by the looks of it, it looks really good. It has a little bit of parkour, very similar to Prince of Persia. That was a good game. That's true.
It was.
Yeah, and this game takes place between. By the looks of it, especially with their certain characters, I'm not going to spoil it for the ones who haven't seen the demo yet, but there is a little bit of a connection between episode 3 and 4, somewhere around that area. But by the looks of it, it looks really good. But I'm not going to put anything extra. It's up to you guys. Definitely check it out. Go to YouTube, type in Jedi Fallen Order, and yeah, definitely check it out. It looks promising compared to the past games that EA Star Wars have done with what is it? Just Battlefront 1 and 2?
Yeah.
That's it. So
Battlefront 2 wasn't as good, in my opinion.
Yeah. Now, and it's fun.
Gamer girl in the group.
That's true. Well, I mean, but then again, if you've seen LucasArts' resume back in the past, they have done at least so many good games from Knights of the Old Republic, Pod Racer.
Yeah.
So many good games. But yeah, definitely check it out. What about you, Spider Kids? Do you have any questions? Spider Family? Do you have any questions concerning about Jurassic Park or Star Wars?
I guess we just didn't understand what was going on here.
Oh, okay. It's simply an open Q&A panel discussing about Star Wars and Jurassic Park. Anything that you always were curious about, both genres, both series. Anything. I mean, you look like a guy who's been around more than once, so you have seen the rise of Star Wars and seen decline and other stuff.
When you say decline?
A little decline.
I wasn't a fan of Last Jedi.
Thanks again, guys.
Solo is a prequel.
Solo is a prequel. What's your thoughts about that, Morales? What's your thoughts about Solo? You think it was a good movie, or it was good?
Yeah,
I cried.
Bridged the gap between prequel.
Okay, and what are your thoughts about Darth Maul being there in the cameo? Meh?
Well, I watched Rebels. I don't know if they really very much paid attention. We knew that he was around still, so.
Mm-hmm. Spargan, you have a question?
That sounds like people screaming over raptors. Hang on.
Hold on a second. Ellie's going to check out something real quick. Give me a minute, please. I think that must have been Blue.
How do you make sure they weren't screaming over raptors?
Okay, that's good. All right, false alarm, guys. False alarm.
False alarm. Won't have to call
Thanks for coming.
It sounded like a bunch of raptors.
That's what I thought so too. Okay, so you kids like dinosaurs? No.
That's a quick answer.
So have you guys seen? Have your dad taken you guys to watch Jurassic Park or?
At home,
We saw both Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park. We didn't see many of the sequels.
Oh, okay.
But we saw
my favorite
the big ones.
is like where she's like in the thing and then like it's just and then like this it's just hands. I like the Jurassic Park. That's all I remember. Memes. Like the dinosaurs.
Oh yeah. Have you guys got scared and that? You know, a little. Did you had any jump scares?
That's good. Dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
No, there was nothing that kind of get you like jumpy.
Just, I was mostly scared of the fans. They're not even real.
Oh, look, Blue's coming. All right, hold on a sec, guys. Give me a minute. Blue?
Blue's
Ah, Blue. What's going on, Blue? All right, cool. All right, we got Blue here. You got this, Blue?
I think Blue has it.
All right,
Blue
good.
doesn't know what Blue's doing.
All right. Go ahead, Blue. Have a seat. You need some help or you got this? All
Turn the
right.
sound on.
All right. You need a what?
Turn the sound on. You can.
All right, hold on a sec.
It's in the switch.
There you go.
No, there's a switch.
Right there.
There's a switch here?
Yeah, that's the switch. It's on the near my head.
Oh. Yeah, come on in, guys. Oh. I'm sorry. Nope.
You do this.
You got it?
And take this off for a second. Take this off for a second.
All right. Well, Blue is taking care of himself. So, are you guys are into games? Video games? Yeah? What's your favorite Star Wars or Jurassic Park game?
Oh, Star Wars game?
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Clone Wars, like I used to play that a lot.
Okay, that's good. What about you, Spider-Gwen?
I just like the video game for the
Mm.
I just like that's my home that I actually enjoy besides X-Wing.
We played the board games. X-Wing.
X-Wing is good.
X-Wing is good. Oh, that's good. What about you, Spider-Dad? What's your favorite Star Wars game?
Empire at War.
Oh, the PC game? Nice.
I remember that.
Yeah. That's a good game. So it reminds me a lot of Command and Conquer.
Right. I didn't like the ground stuff very much. The space stuff was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So I play that still today.
I personally like the ground stuff because I just like being part of the group.
I think you like being a contrarian.
Oh, hi. We have Carnage and another Spider-Gwen. What is this? Are we in a... Oh, then we got ourselves Spider-Man from the other universe. Come on in, guys. Have a seat, please. Sit wherever you like. You guys doing all right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How you doing? You having fun?
Oh my God. I was waiting for him to use that sound.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Jurassic Wars Galaxy Q&A of Jurassic Park and Star Wars. We've been asking around people here and there what's their favorite moments of Star Wars and Jurassic Park, games, stuff like that. Anything that's related to those two franchises. So if you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. No worries. Blue has been fed, so you were fed, right? Okay, that's a yes. That is definitely a yes. Well, that's always good.
Okay, I have
Oh, Wonder Woman, have a seat, please. And Iron Man. Look at that. Look at that. The gang. So.
I'm Sans.
Oh, hi there. How you doing? Have a seat, please. All right, we got Superman and Batgirl. Look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. I didn't know the DC were into. All right, guys. Thanks for coming.
You know them. They're all fighting crime.
Yeah, fighting crime. Huh?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Thanks again,
the
guys.
thing people
Thanks.
try to make us do.
All right, guys. Yeah, look at that.
We promise you.
We're from.
Has been fed.
Yeah. So no.
I also have Owen's clicker, so.
Yeah. So we're all good. Speaking about, is Owen will be coming today?
I don't know. I think Owen probably is asleep.
Oh.
You know that last adventure he had was pretty.
He's probably
That's
sleeping
true.
out in his trailer somewhere.
Probably.
That's probably
if he's
true.
not there, he's probably with Claire and the kid.
Oh, you know, you can't say no to redheads.
I wouldn't know. There were no redheads in my part of the franchise.
Oh. So,
I was the closest to it.
closest, little cute little blonde hair. All right, guys. So we're here of Jurassic Wars, Jurassic Galaxy, Jurassic Wars, the Q&A panel that discusses about both Star Wars and Jurassic Park. So I'm assuming you guys are familiar with one or both series. Yes, Iron Man.
I love Jurassic Park. It's amazing.
That's my kid. Psh.
That makes me happy.
That, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Jen the Skeleton.
All right, that's good. All
You know
right.
me from Undertale?
Ah.
I think there was this book Owen was reading when he was a kid.
Oh.
I think it was in that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. So, were you guys? Let me see. How should I put this? How do you guys grow up with Jurassic Park or Star Wars? Did your parents show you when you were little, or?
Yeah, basically, my mom basically showed me and made me let me watch Star Wars while I was like 5.
Mommy and Daddy are big Star Wars geeks.
Real Star Wars geeks.
What about Jurassic World?
I don't know. I went to see it with my uncle Mike.
Oh.
The very first movie in 2015.
Oh,
Amazing.
Jurassic World.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jurassic World.
Oh,
And
we
then-
have them all.
well, before that, my parents introduced me to that actual thing, and I started watching the entire the trilogy of Jurassic Park.
I showed it to you, and then you fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
First time.
How did you fall asleep?
Yes, the second one I fell asleep right when they were about to get to San Diego.
Oh man, what? You got exhausted or
I
how?
fell asleep during your film.
Oh really? Wow, goodness. So.
Wait, was that on? Yeah, and then the third one is just
I mean, to go my bond.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, mothers do take a lot of time and energy, so that's true.
And then the third one, which is
Jurassic Park 3 was a meh. Yeah, it was meh. It was meh. It was badly
And then
written.
I went to see Jurassic World, and then I go to this channel called the Gaming Beaver. He plays so much Jurassic Park games. It's like if you're a Jurassic Park fan, it's amazing. It's the best channel ever to you.
All right, that's good.
It's called the Gaming Beaver.
Gaming Beaver. All right then.
He's a huge Jurassic Park fan.
Gaming
ever
Beaver.
since he was a little kid.
All
He grew
right.
up with Jurassic Park or The Lost World. Oh yeah, the Gaming Beaver. It's amazing.
It's
The
amazing.
The Jurassic World guy. He does so I basically love Jurassic World Lego. It's amazing.
Lego. Have you guys played Lego Jurassic World?
Oh yeah, I have it. It's on iPad. I completed the entire thing. The entire thing is done on my iPad. It's done. And it's done. All done.
You finished the whole game?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Went from Jurassic Park all the way to Jurassic World. It's
Oh,
done.
wow.
Yeah, and there's also these small paddocks and large paddocks. I completed the whole small paddock and also the whole large paddock.
Oh wow.
Stuff and stuff.
Now-
I completed basically the paddock. These whole paddocks are where you get to play as the dinosaurs themselves. It's
Oh,
fun.
wow.
You just don't break.
I definitely would. Well, I have the game, but I've been playing it here and there on Twitch, on YouTube. Do you guys watch Twitch or YouTube Live with
I do YouTube. I
gamers?
love YouTube. That's where I get to the Gaming Beaver. YouTube.
All right, definitely. Remember that?
Tell them who we got to meet last year.
Yeah.
Oh
who?
yeah, Mark Hamill.
Oh, really? Luke
Skywalker.
Skywalker. That's
Luke
good.
Skywalker.
Did he force choke you guys, or let you guys handle or play with his lightsaber? How did that go?
No, we gave him a Jedi bear with a lightsaber as a gift.
Oh, that's good.
The greatest thing about that as far as Star Wars is if you go to, especially when they open Galaxy's Edge in Disney World, you'll find times when their actual stars are there. I used to work at Disney World, so I went during Star Wars weekend, and my family was there, and I was spending the day with them rather than actually working that one day. And we're just walking down the walkway, and here comes little Wicket going, "Hi!" I'm like, "Hi." He goes, somebody wants to meet you. Come with me. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, can my family come too? I mean, there's only my sister, so can she come? And he's like, so we went in, and I'm standing there. He goes, stand right here and face that wall. So I'm like, okay. And all I hear is, hello, princess. I'm like, and there was Harrison Ford right there.
Are you serious? Were you dressed up?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, wow.
I was dressed up as Indoor Leia.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That
So-
would be amazing.
Automatically, you knew the Hello Princess was going to come out of his mouth. But it was like the greatest moment. And then getting to meet, for Jurassic Park, I got to meet Jeff Goldblum.
What? Dang it!
He was
Jeff
at
Goldblum's my favorite.
he was at Fan Expo a couple, what was it, last year?
Last year.
Last year.
Like,
And I
who
went-
did he play? Goldblum,
He was Ian
Ian
Malcolm.
The hilarious one. The hilarious chaos theorist.
There you go, a chaos theory guy, definitely.
And I actually went dressed just like this. And he was like, Dr. Sadler.
Yes.
Dr. Malcolm.
I had we had Dr. Sadler, we had 2 Ian Malcolms, and we had a Dr. Harding, which is his wife from the second film.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was interesting. We kind of tried to shove one of the Malcolms out of the photo.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't hit the proper attire. He looked like he was fusing them, right?
Yeah, he looked like he was fusing 2 characters together, and it was just like
Yeah, he was.
even like when what was weird is when I went into the photo op with him. He was talking to us, the 2 girls, rather than any of the other guys. Like he was just talking to us, and we're just like, okay, now we see why they made you Ian Malcolm. Because originally, not a lot of people realize this, but he actually had originally applied to be Grant. He had auditioned for Grant, and they told him that he was too like funny. And then he's like, well, what about Mr. Arnold? And they were like, no, we're going to make the perfect character for you. And that character wasn't supposed to come in until the second stuff. Ian Malcolm wasn't even introduced until the second. Well, I mean, he was in the first one, but it wasn't as big as they made it in the movies. In the movies, they kind of lengthened his character and gave him, they were like, here, just ad-lib a line or whatever, just say whatever comes to mind. And he was like, okay. So that's how everybody got the Ian we have now, because at the time we didn't have that Ian. Because if you read the books, he's nothing like that. I mean, he's more serious.
I have the book.
Wow.
Ian Malcolm is not Ian Malcolm in the book.
You actually have Jurassic Park the novel?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a pretty big book.
It's gory. Really graphic.
Very graphic.
Very graphic.
Very graphic.
I mean, there's this one scene with Dennis and Nedry. It's completely different from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Very
true.
disturbing.
Yeah, in the movie was, in the book was a lot more graphic as opposed to the movie.
Like they could put that in the PG-13 movie.
Right. The thing about
Like it's so graphic. Like basically.
So was the attack at the beginning, which they didn't put in the movie. The attack of the basilisk on the little girl.
Oh yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
yeah,
Or Compsognathus or whatever you want to call
Basically,
it.
how Dennis
The
Nedry
compies.
died in the novel.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, and the
he
way
was-
how John Hammond go too.
So, the thing that spat at him was blinded. And then he felt something warm at his stomach. He went down to pat it. He was patting his own intestines.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even feel it?
No, because the venom of a Dilophosaurus, as far as they put it in the movie, because it's a dinosaur that didn't actually exist, they just wanted something scary.
Very true.
The Dilophosaurus, the way that they wrote it in the book, was for the venom to make you completely paralyzed. It's basically like the venom of a black widow spider. You're not going to feel it after a certain amount of time.
The toxin.
That's why the toxin, when he spit the toxin in his eyes, it automatically went into his bloodstream.
Yeah, so he went down to pat it.
So
and
he
he was
was-
patting his own intestines.
Yeah.
And then he felt himself get raised, and the Dilophosaurus just picked him up and
With his
raised
mouth.
up and, yeah, in his mouth. Because these Dilophosaurs are like 10 feet tall.
Oh, Louis, you're so little.
Yeah, they're big.
Well, that's
they're
like
exercise.
they don't really tell you in the movies how tall of a velociraptor really is, or the fact that they had wings.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well,
why the
not-
velociraptor are actually they look a little bit more like the Utah raptor than a regular raptor. They have little bitty feathers. They can't fly, but they have like little bitty
Feathers.
Like feathers to make them
Yeah,
faster.
the Velociraptors are like big turtle chickens.
Yeah.
They are literally like over 6 feet tall and
Yeah,
really
they're-
fast. They're like faster than even a cheetah is today.
Yeah, 40, 50 when they're hungry, something like that.
Okay.
As far as they can tell.
Yeah, the Velociraptors in the Jurassic Park saga look like Deinonychus. Or
Deinonychus, yeah, Deinonychus.
in
Mm-hmm.
the real world.
That's true. Blue, we actually activated you something for you to speak human. So, do you have any questions? Do you have anything you want to talk about? Hold on a sec. We got this little. Let me fix.
I think Owen said you have to activate it.
Yeah, I think I got activated. I think it's somewhere around here. All right, there you go. All right, so. Hold on a sec.
Questions?
Questions.
Questions?
All right, you have a chance to ask a question to a direct dinosaur. So,
What's it like to be hungry all the time?
I don't know. Well, I'll let you figure out what you're having for lunch.
oh, so you're gonna have a movie date with the raptor.
Oh boy, I can't wait to be lunch.
Can we get a picture without getting eaten?
Yeah, I think we can.
I think we can handle that.
Yeah, we could handle that. Can you behave yourself for a few seconds?
If I have to use the clicker, I will.
Okay, Brandon, be careful. You just can't.
I have my Jurassic Park music right here. I want to use it.
All right.
There's the camera.
There you go. All right.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, hold on a sec. We're going
I'll
to.
get one more.
I can't.
Go for it first.
No, that's all right. Go ahead. I'm recording this on Instagram. There you go. Look at that. How adorable. Yay. Wonder Woman. You wanna be? All right. One for Wonder Woman. What would you, Superman? You wanna take a picture with Blue? All right.
All right.
That's cute. Awesome. Thank you.
I have that
Oh, you want to take a picture too? Go ahead. Hold on a sec, Dr. Sadler.
Yes.
You want a photo with Blue too?
Okay.
Go ahead, Blue. You could touch his shoulders.
Yes.
Just don't bite
think
him.
Blue will hurt him. Yeah, Blue, I promise you there's not enough meat there yet, okay?
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait.
Even though oh, you already took it?
Yeah, I already took it.
He does have a lot of meat in
Awesome.
it.
Now,
It's not as much to fuel him for
thank you, Blue. I appreciate that. Do you want to talk about it? You want to ask anything else?
Oh, she was.
Let's see.
Oh, hold on, Doctor. Yeah, go ahead.
Knock things over.
Oh.
This is why you don't let Dr. Sadler carry things.
No, you want to
Can you smile, Charlie? Can you smile? Charlie, just look at mommy and smile.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Awesome.
Good glue.
Awesome. Now,
So, I have another question.
Mhm.
So now that y'all are free away from the island and escape onto the mainland, how are y'all gonna live y'all's life?
that's a good question.
We're very clever, so we can incorporate it all the time.
Alright.
There you go. See, they have Google Maps in their phone and their
They're very
device.
smart.
Raptors are smart. I wonder about the dumb T-Rexes. Oh,
They're actually not that
Oh,
dumb.
come on. They're not that dumb. No, they're
The only thing I'd be worried about is,
the little arms.
they're tiny little arms,
Well, I mean, he has a giant jaw for that.
There you go.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know, the T-Rex's arms, even though they're tiny,
Yeah, they're like stronger than humans' arms.
That's
'cause
true.
They're so big.
they actually can lift 200 pounds per arm. So,
but I can.
So
Yeah.
talk about a big, good workout for a T-Rex.
that's true. You know which other dinosaur has tinier hands or tinier arms than the...
Carnotaurus.
very good.
The gaming beaver
Carnotaurus.
That one I would be worried about.
Oh, that's toast.
Toast. Toast. The Carnotaurus is Toast. The Game Beaver calls him Toast because this role-play thing, he has a little toast hand puppet. He loves Toast. That one loves Toast, so he calls him Toast. He has a plushie
No.
of a Carnotaur with Toast around his neck. It's so adorable.
Yeah,
I have that plushie.
Yeah.
It's so adorable. Toast. Yeah, it's butter on his toast that melts down.
butter that melts down.
It is plushy.
That sounds interesting.
It's so adorable.
And this is the Carnotaurus?
Yeah. It is such an adorable green
I didn't know
color.
they liked bread.
No, I didn't know that. So,
Yeah, for some reason he said different Carnotaurs.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
It is so adorable.
Whoever
Oh,
thought
damn.
Carnotaurus is called an herbivore. What?
And well, it's still funny. Have any of you guys seen the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom?
We have, I have. Blue, have you seen it?
Blue was there.
Yeah, Blue
It
was
was
there.
there. It witnessed the volcano first up close and personal.
Okay, so yes, we have. So, do you have any
so,
questions
If you see
about?
Fallen Kingdom,
We have.
but then you probably know this dinosaur
Yes.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Related to this one.
encountered him.
And
He's still recovering from those injuries.
A Triceratops skull.
He's still recovering from the injuries.
I think Blue's pretty much healed up now, aren't you, Blue?
Great. That's amazing.
Owen takes pretty good care of him.
You ever
Yeah.
did the Fallen Kingdom toys? The toy line?
I do.
One?
Which one? Don't ask this man that. He has everything.
I'll tell you this. Every time I get paid bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks,
He buys a new one.
I buy a new one. I'll tell you this. I buy him so often, I had to put him under a budget list.
No, look, I have the giant T-Rex.
You have the giant T-Rex too?
The big T-Rex that's like...
The one that will
they call
figures and poop them out. Yeah.
I have it
my
too.
goodness.
That's amazing. I also have the other T-Rex that is electronic.
Ask him which one he doesn't have.
Which...
That would be a better question.
That is a very good
Yes,
question.
Which ones don't you have?
Okay, that's a very good question. I don't have any, besides from Blue, I don't have Delta. But
I
not
have the raptor babies.
not the Jurassic World one, but I'm talking about the Fallen Kingdom.
stuff.
Have you got Dino Rivals too? See, that's what I'm missing.
Lego Jurassic World?
I'm to be actually honest, I never got into it. I played Lego Jurassic World, but I haven't bought the figurines for Lego.
Yeah, so we have a mansion thing.
Lego Jurassic World.
There's like a mansion thing. You have it. It's a mansion, giant mansion. It's his actually.
Endoraptor with blue, and also you can like do the mechanic for the Endoraptor falling on the Triceratops skull.
Oh, really? You can do that?
Into that scene.
Yeah,
It's just like, we bought them
The
this.
Endoraptor on it also.
They have it in the human figures.
Also,
I have the classic ones.
The classic human ones.
Yeah.
Yes, I have Ian. Remember the one from my birthday? I have Owen, Ian, and Alan.
Oh, I got those. You have Robert Muldoon?
Oh no.
Ah, you got Muldoon.
That's my friend.
So here's my question: since you guys have seen Fallen Kingdom, do you guys cry when the Brachiosaurus died?
let me tell you
Oh, talk about that.
Oh my God!
Jurassic Park when Alan Grant first saw the Brachiosaurus.
It was the first one.
They were coming out of the
Amazing.
water.
That was amazing.
They swim. I think he jumped in the ocean, swam around the other side of the island. It wasn't burning.
No, that could
That's my
be.
theory. I don't think he died.
I think it's cool though that that was the same Brachiosaurus that they saw biting the top of the tree when they first arrived at Jurassic
I
Park.
love those. My favorite.
So the fact that it was the same Brachiosaurus is surprising.
that was the same.
The very same one.
Yeah, it's been confirmed
They
by
even,
the director.
Yeah, the directors were all in agreement that it was the same one.
Oh wait.
Just like
Just
the trike and the baby trike that was trapped in the cages at the mansion. Those are the same. That's the same trike that was sick in the first Jurassic Park.
Oh, what about the baby one in the petting zoo in Jurassic
The
World?
last-
That's
I think that's the baby that was in.
probably the baby. That
Yeah.
was
Yeah, possibly.
Wait, I forget.
That's that
was
one's
there a
baby.
baby in the Lost World where they were trying to take them to San Diego? In the Lost World.
What about it?
Was there a baby trike where they were trying to capture a baby trike?
Yeah, I mean the thing is, if you've seen how Engine was trying to pick up the dinosaur, they were picking up from all kinds, from the little ones to the adult ones to even the juvenile ones, and try to take him to the Jurassic Park in San Diego. But the only dinosaur that they actually kept was the baby T-Rex. But of course,
We know how that went.
The buck's the baby and the buck.
yeah, the buck was actually in the ship, the SS Ventura.
Yeah, he broke out.
Yeah, he
And
did.
ran based across the city. That's funny. That was funny.
I think Blue could run across the city easily.
Can you?
Yeah, I mean, it can run across the city in like less than 5 minutes. It's that fast.
Now let's go ahead and, since this is a Star Wars Jurassic Park crossover, do you guys are into Star Wars?
Yeah, kind of. Not as much as Jurassic Park. I have the Mosasaurus of Jurassic Park.
That's
Yeah, what's your favorite Star Wars?
No, please.
Well,
I have a new favorite.
Star Wars.
Which one?
Well, I have a brand new favorite. It's now Return of the Jedi.
Oh.
Yay.
So,
Yay. You used to like Revenge of the Sith.
Brandon.
I love Revenge of the Sith.
What?
I love it.
Revenge of the Sith.
I love it. Oh.
Return of the Jedi was my favorite.
Return of the Jedi, my favorite.
Really big toss up between that and the original story.
Yeah. For me, to be honest
I
with
just saw Leia. I just saw Leia walk over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How come she's not here?
I don't know. It might be Jody. Let me go see.
Yeah, go ahead.
It was Leia. Oh.
So, what made you decide? Now, which one did you say loved Revenge of the Sith?
He used
You used to.
I
Now,
do not like it. It's not a good movie. It's not.
Brandon talking. He was
What?
just a little kid. He loved it.
It used to be the Revenge of the Sith. Then I had a second. Then I had a different favorite, Empire Strikes Back. But now it's Return of the Jedi.
okay.
For some
So,
reason.
my question is, what made you change your mind from?
God, why'd you change?
That's all right. What made you decide of changing your mind from Empire to Jedi? Was it because of the Ewoks?
Ewoks are really cute. There are two reasons. Daddy, please take my mask right now.
Oh, okay.
Two reasons. Reason one, Ewoks. Reason two, Luke Skywalker gets a green lightsaber, and that's my favorite color.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for
Really
some
nice.
reason it's just popped that into his head and he's his favorite color because of mommy. It's my favorite color.
Okay.
I think it's unpinned.
Oh,
Green is a good color.
green is a nice color.
Yeah, I like red.
What was your other favorite movies? What did you like about Star Wars?
Yeah.
It's cool, like lightsaber battles.
Mhm.
Those are cool. There's like lightsabers.
Oh, yeah.
They're like swords, except they can cut through stuff so easily. As soon as you
Those lightsaber fights are so cool.
as soon as you cut a leg off, and since you use the actual blade of light on a leg, it actually cuts off the leg.
Oh, that's true. Cuts it cleanly, huh?
Yeah. Plus they can be different colors.
We used to live and dress up in family. We'd all do Star Wars a few years. So we all did Star Wars, and you were Kylo Ren. Right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, it was the schmuck.
The schmuck.
My Huck's heart hurts.
Hi guys, how you doing? Come on in.
You were
Coming in.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I've got.
She was BB-8.
So my question is now, since you called Kylo Ren a schmuck, what made you decide? Oh, she.
Mommy calls him a schmuck.
Oh, really? So, all right, Mom. What's your?
Why is Kylo Ren a schmuck?
Yeah. Please.
Asks the one that usually dresses up as dark gray.
Well, in terms of villains, you compare him to Vader, and there's no comparison.
Because no one's ever going to be as good as the original bad guy.
Right, and unfortunately, the prequels ruined it for us because there you see Anakin, Wyneken.
Yes.
You think, oh, and you watch Vader on a tirade, and you're like, oh, that's just Wyneken going off on temper tantrums.
Wyneken.
So it ruined it. It ruined Vader for us. But,
Okay, this is kind of why you shouldn't do prequels. It's very hard to get to portray a character before they become what you're used to.
Right.
Well,
And it usually doesn't work.
That's exactly what the guy said who played young Han Solo. He said it's hard because it was really hard for me to portray Han Solo as a teenager, as a young adult, because of the fact that you have this way that he is now versus the way he would have been when he was the smuggler. Because you see him at the beginning of Star Wars, he's at the end of his smuggler time period. He's pretty much, he's not done. He's done at that point.
Right.
And then,
well, he goes back later.
yeah, but I mean, at that point, they hadn't actually planned out for that to even happen.
His last run to go.
Kessel Run or?
For Han in the original trilogy.
Yeah.
He was basically washed up. He was
This
still
was it,
retired.
yeah.
It was basically his last run to.
The only real business he had left was to get rid of Greedo, who had been his arch nemesis for.
And Jabba.
Yeah, well, Leia handled that for him.
Yeah, the young Solo. Who is the actor?
Alderite or something like that.
Yeah, he did a great job. He just said it was really hard for him to portray something. He said he had to spend he spent something like a total of a month with Harrison Ford to kind of get his mannerisms that he had for Han Solo, just to see if he could even pull it off because he said he was so afraid of the fact that he wasn't going to be able to do it.
Same thing with Donald Glover and with Billy D. Williams.
A lot of
Han shot first.
Yes, he did. That's another thing that I got to do at Star during they used to call it Star Wars weekends. Now it's Galaxy's Edge, but Star Wars weekends when they had them, you could go eat with the Empire. You'd have the Jawas. You'd have stormtroopers. You'd have Boba Fett. You'd have Darth Vader.
Part of the Empire? I did not know that.
They're considered bad guys.
Not really. Not to me.
They're kind of neutral. But the Jawas would come over to your table. Let's say y'all were eating and y'all were having y'all's meal. The Jawas would come over to the kids and give them a coin. Now the next Jawa that came along would trade them something from their bag, and it'd be little Star Wars collectibles, things like that. Tickets to go to the lightsaber store and get a lightsaber built for free. Things like that. But they just pick and choose who was doing that. So I had my camera sitting on the table like an idiot. The Jawa walks over, picks my camera up, looks at it, sticks it in his bag, turns around and gives me a coin and walks away. And then Greedo comes over and I told Greedo, I said, Greedo, that Jawa took my camera. And he goes, he gets my camera back from the Jawa. But even when you first come into your meal, you walk past some stormtroopers and they're just standing there holding their guns. You keep going in and you meet Boba Fett and Darth Vader for a photo op. And that was something at the time that was something nobody really got to do unless you went to this meal. Okay. Like you could see them out in the park. They'd go out for the parades and things like that. They'd walk around. They'd talk to people. But to actually spend the time to get to stand there with them for more than 5 minutes. Yeah. And it was just, their Darth Vader was so tall, I was like this. Their Boba Fett was, a pretty decent height. About right for Boba Fett, but their Darth Vader was way too tall.
Yeah, usually the Darth Vaders are usually that tall. In fact, the actor...
The boot also adds on another...
Like the actor who played as Darth Vader for Rogue One was, without boots, without anything, was like 6'6".
Oh, wow.
So with the boots and all that, it made him like at least 6'8", 6'9".
Because he was supposed to be tall and menacing.
Yeah.
Because once he becomes Darth Vader, he's got prosthetics.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you compare Hayden Christensen in the Darth Vader outfit with
David Prowse.
Yeah.
You can tell the difference.
Yeah.
I mean, David Prowse was a bodybuilder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's menacing, and Hayden Christensen looks kind of scrawny.
They could have had him more.
They should have.
Yeah, I agree. They could have.
Because he looked scrawny.
And what's weird to say now is the guy who was Darth Vader when my sister and I had the photo shoot with them is now their Kylo Ren.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's
So
really
every
fun.
time we, well, not really because they had him on.
They
had him on platform boots. The platform boots that they use for a lot of their actors out there are made, to make them look tall and menacing. Even their General Hux, their Captain Phasma, all of them wear them.
Let's not talk
I
about
remember
Phasma.
I got arrested by Captain Phasma and her troopers.
Oh,
and drugged.
So she finally did something.
Yeah, she finally kidnapped a rebel scum. But yeah, I have the rebel pilot dress, and they decided to arrest me and drag me literally down the main street of Hollywood Studios all the way to Kylo Ren in what is now Star Wars Land. And I'm between two stormtroopers like this, being drugged, looking like Poe, And they're twice my size. My sister's behind them with the camera, just kind of walking, filming the whole thing. And we get there, and she walks in, she tells them, open the doors. And so they open the pod bay doors, and they drug me in there. She just throws me at his feet and walks out. I'm just kind of sitting there like this. I'm like...
You're still dressed as Leia.
No, at this point I was dressed in my rebel pilot dress.
Oh.
So it was all fanned out around me. I'm just like, I'm in trouble. And of course, because I had worked there for so long, my friend was Kylo, and he was like, he just kind of walks over. He's like,
that's why they target you.
Where's the droid? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't seen a droid. He's like, you wear their symbol. He's just kind of just playing. And they're, we're all taught to be like that. We're taught to address you as if, especially if you're wearing anything Jedi, we're gonna address you as rebel scum. That's just the way it is. If you're dressed as Han, we're really gonna nail you for that one because You're dressed as Daddy.
Have you seen this? It lights up.
Oh, look at that. Now, here's my question, kids. Okay, say, for example, somehow Blue finds a way and comes to the Star Wars universe, and he's extremely hungry. What type of animal would you feed Blue?
Little crystal foxes? The little crystal foxes.
I want to say the porgs.
I don't know. I don't think a pork would be enough to feed Blue. A pork wasn't enough for Chewie.
Oh, but he didn't get a chance to sink his teeth into that
It
pork.
still wouldn't have been enough.
As a pack animal, if there was more, they just throw him in there with a rancor and let him go to town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
like I was literally about to feed him. I was literally about to say, feed Blue Rancor. That'd be amazing.
Oh, you think, Blue, you think you could take down the Rancor?
Luke did.
Oh, that's a yes. Oh.
I think
With or without the help of Rexy?
I don't think Blue needs Rex.
She doesn't.
Be good, Blue. Be good. Daddy told you no eating anybody. Remember that.
Now, would you prefer to eat something else? Because rancors look a little like they're tough meats.
Yeah.
They look a little nasty.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi. Welcome in.
Hi, come on in, guys. Thank you, ladies. All right. So, okay, kids, we were just talking about what to feed Blue, something with the Star Wars universe. What do you think, Ewoks?
No,
No Ewoks?
let's leave the baby teddy bears alone.
Oh, come on. Oh, what about the, what's it called, the
We can feed him tauntauns.
Jawas? Tauntauns? That thing could be possible.
I forgot what the
You can eat all the tauntauns.
Is that kind of an animal, that kind of camel ram? No, Wampas
No,
are
the
the...
tauntaun, the little thing that that looks splits open and crawls inside him.
I'd rather feed him the scary white one.
Okay.
Ah,
you
the
can
Wampa.
have
Yeah, we could. You
Let's
think?
take down the Wampas.
What about the monster that captured Luke? In the
That's a wampa.
That's a Wampa.
Yeah, Wampa is like kind of like that Yeti monster.
It is a challenge. Tauntauns aren't a challenge.
Not really.
Wampas would be a challenge.
Yeah, I don't know. You speak human, right? Blue. What would you prefer to eat? Wampas. There you go. There you go.
Oh, hates of it.
Go away.
Yes, please. Yay! I love this thing.
All right. So, does anyone have any questions? Any other more questions? Do you guys have popped out of your mind? Anything Jurassic Park or Star Wars? Are you guys excited? Oh, here's my question. You guys play Pokemon Go?
No.
Have you guys heard of Jurassic World Alive?
Yes, I watched the gaming viewer play that. He literally calls it Jurassic Go.
Sure.
It is Jurassic Go.
Basically, it is. I actually reviewed it, and I said it's basically like Pokemon Go, but with dinosaurs.
It's Jurassic Go.
Oh, hi there. Thank you. Hi there. Thanks for coming.
Rumors Alan Grant might be in the next Jurassic.
Now, that is true for Jurassic World 3. The thing is that the way how it's being set up, since now the dinosaurs have gone to the mainland, there's a possibility that we might have some recurring actors from the original one. So, rumor has
for
it.
a fact that, as far as I know, and this comes from the man's own Instagram, Jeff Goldblum will be back again.
There you go.
Only this time he's not going to be all against them. I think he's actually going to try to help.
Hopefully
keep them
this
safe.
time he'll be much of a bigger character.
Standing in front of Congress and getting
Yes.
speech.
I
Yeah,
think
they
there
should do
was some kind of chat going on between Owen and
Dr. Grant?
Scott.
Yes, I actually saw
That's
that.
like everybody has put it into canon that the little boy that was on the dig site with them is actually Owen.
Big Turkey. I heard about that.
It is actually
I was
Owen.
about to say, have you heard that theory?
Yeah.
It's not
I
a
heard
theory,
that
it's
theory.
official canon. and
Oh,
it
it's
says
now
it
it's
was Owen.
official? Oh, look at that.
Really? I haven't heard that. I mean,
Yeah, there was a theory. It was started as a fan theory, and Jurassic Park, the writer for one got a hold of the fan theory and talked to the directors of the films, and the directors all said that that wouldn't be a bad idea to have that have been Owen, to see him change from this little boy who was smart enough about velociraptors to actually taking care of velociraptors.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which means it's a smart up to Owen.
There you go.
Well, in the book, she actually pops off a lot more to the kid on the dig site because he is just quite the most disrespectful kid.
Mhm.
What was he doing? And his parents were on there as well.
No, they were. I think
We think the military might have changed him a little bit.
maybe a little bit. You know, was he serving the Navy? Was he serving the Navy or the Army?
The Navy.
Navy, yeah, it was Navy.
Yeah.
It was about dolphins. Yeah,
Not only that, but he also said, I was with the Navy, not the Navajo.
Ah.
I know Owen very well. What can I say? They were trying to go between the fact, they were trying to decide between the fact of it being Sadler's son and the kid from the original film. And they were saying that Sadler's kid wouldn't have been old enough to be Owen yet.
Yeah, because that would have been 17 years.
He would have been a little bit older than the little girl in the second.
What, you saying that Owen may have been Charlie or something?
Owen was the boy.
Remember in the first Jurassic Park where they showed about the claw, the raptor claw, and he's talking about...
Yeah, no, I was about to say that, like, literally right before she said that whole thing was canon, I was about to say, have you heard the theory of that?
Yeah, I heard of it.
I don't want to get my stage hook and pull you off the stage, but we've got a noon in just a couple of minutes. There's something else starting.
Oh, yeah.
All right, thank you so much. All right, we got like less than 3 minutes. Should we call it a day, or?
We can if we want.
I mean, it's up to you.
I mean, if anybody else ever has any questions, they can find us. I'm pretty sure Blue's not going anywhere for a while.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right.
Blue will be stuck with me for the rest of the day. All right.
All right. So.
Go ahead and wrap it up there.
Yeah, I guess we. Well, thanks you guys for coming by. I truly appreciate that. We'll see how it goes. Maybe next time another event. I'll definitely make another Jurassic Park exclusive panel, and we'll talk about it from there. So.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Playing not Ellie again. 2 years in a row at this event is Ellie. Thank you.